Hey guys, Zach Bolello here with my Unit 3 video presentation. And to introduce my topic, I'm wanting to do something that I could have a little work with, something that I had experience with and that I know a little bit about. And I picked baseball because I really love the game of baseball. I play baseball, so it's just something that I really love and something that I hold close to my heart. I really, really like it, and I have passion for it. But I had to tie it back into what the overall course is about. And what the overall course is about is heroes and villains. So I thought it'd be kind of cool to pick someone in Major League Baseball, because you can't get any better in Major League Baseball. They're the people that are in the spotlight. They're in the eye of the public. They're getting watched all the time on TV, internet, whatever it might be. So I thought it'd be really cool to pick someone in the MLB that I look at as a hero and someone in the MLB that I look at as a villain. So the two people that I came up with are David Ortiz, he's my hero, and Barry Bonds is my villain. The reason why I picked David Ortiz for my hero is he seems like a really nice, lovable guy, that he does so much for the city of Boston inside of baseball, and he does so much for the city of Boston and the Dominican Republic and really everywhere outside of baseball. He's just a really nice guy, and the reason why I picked Barry Bonds for my villain is he cheated and used performance-enhancing drugs to make his career, and I think that that's something that a villain would do. So that's why I picked him as my villain. And then what my thesis is there are many heroes and villains in baseball, and I narrowed it down to two people, Barry Bonds and Dave Ortiz. And my thesis really narrowed down to 3 points, 3 points, I guess. I want to talk about their accomplishments, their character, and their sportsmanship. And when I talk about their accomplishments, I just kind of lined them up head to head with their stats and what they've done, World Series titles and not. And I'll talk about World Series titles a little bit later in the video because it has something to do with sportsmanship. And but it's really cool to see someone like David Ortiz, who accomplished so much when he was clean and did not use drugs, and to see someone like Barry Bonds, who look at his numbers and like, oh my goodness, that's amazing. But then you figure out he used performance-enhancing drugs and it just kind of ruins the whole thing for you. So it's pretty cool to see those guys head-to-head and to see how they match up, and see that David Ortiz just put up almost the same numbers, not home run-wise, but average-wise, and what he did. They put up really close numbers, and to see someone like David Ortiz that did it naturally, that's really, really cool. And we'll talk about character. Character is a huge part of someone. It tells you a lot about someone. And when I talk about character, I talk about David Ortiz, he just seems like such a nice guy. That's what I thought, and he really, really is when I did more research about it and found out that he has different charities, and multiple different charities at that. I mean, the main one is the David Ortiz Children's Fund. It's out of the Dominican Republic, his home country. That's where he was born. He also has a local one in New England, and basically what it does is it provides people that do not have the money, people that are sick, that do not have the money to afford the services that they need to get well. It basically provides them with money. So I guess it's mainly children because it's a children's fund, but say like a child is sick and he does not have the money to go to the doctor and get well. They basically provide that child with the money that he needs so that he can go to the doctor and get the services that he needs to get well. So it's really, really cool to see that he does that, and he pours his own money, his hard-earned money, he pours it into the organizations. It shows you that he's not selfish. Shows you that he's not arrogant. He's not going to use that money just for himself. He's going to go out there and spread the love, and he's going to help people that need it. And he's going to help people in need. And it's really, really cool to see that he's pouring out his money into these things and helping people out. It's really, really cool. And someone like Barry Bonds, who has no charities, he has never had a charity, kind of leaves you with the taste of he's not helping anyone out. He's more of a selfish, cocky, arrogant guy that wants the money for himself so that he can be greedy and show everyone how much money he has. But someone like David Ortiz, he's pouring that money into other people and helping other people out, when Barry Bonds is keeping it for himself. And then the last thing was sportsmanship, and sportsmanship is a huge thing, being a good teammate. David Ortiz was just a great teammate. Excuse me. He was just a great teammate and a true leader of that Boston Red Sox clubhouse. And every team needs to have a true leader, and he was definitely that true leader. He led the team to 2 World Series championships, which is huge. And then this year, he just does so much. He does all the things that a true leader would do. And I saw one of them on TV this year in the ALCS, the American League Division Series. A rookie got thrown out on the base pass for the Red Sox, and the player came back in the dugout, and David Ortiz put him around, wrapped him in his arms, and I guess put his arm around him and walked him down the dugout. And I guess he had a little talk with him. I'm not David Ortiz, so I couldn't tell you what he said. But if I'm a guess, it'd be something encouraging, uplifting, saying, hey, I know you got thrown out, but hey, maybe take this out there next time, and take some advice from me, and I'll tell you this and tell you that, and just give him some pointers so the next time he goes out there, he's confident in that he can learn from it, so he'll never do it again. Just traditional acts that a true leader would do, and he's just a true leader. And then a guy like Barry Bonds, he's known to be a hothead. He always was known to be a hothead. More of a not team player. David Ortiz was a team player. No doubt he was a team player. Barry Bonds was not a team player. He's playing for himself, which is greedy. It comes back to the word greedy. I've been talking about that a lot with him. He's very, very greedy, it seems like. And he's always a hothead. He got in fights with his teammates. He got in fights with his coaches. That's terrible if you're on a team and you fight with your teammates and coaches. That's horrible. It just creates a negative tone in the clubhouse, and it's not going to lead to success. It's going to drag the team down, and that's to see it. I mean, David Ortiz and Barry Bonds, they both played the same amount of seasons, and David Ortiz won 2 World Series titles. Barry Bonds won none. So you can see that since David Ortiz was such a good leader, such a good person, such a good teammate, just a lovable guy, he won 2 World Series. He led that team to 2 World Series. Barry Bonds was selfish, mean, hothead. They didn't win any World Series to create a negative tone in that clubhouse. Sure, he was a great player, but he used steroids, and he's selfish and cocky. So I kind of hope that y'all could see what I have there and just kind of see what the differences are between the two people. It's pretty cool to see the difference in the two. Barry Bonds being a villain, David Ortiz being my hero. I hope y'all can see kind of why I chose those guys and what makes them heroes, and what makes David Ortiz a hero and what makes Barry Bonds a villain. I hope that y'all can kind of see why I chose those people, and I hope that the evidence that I have supports what I'm saying, and I hope that y'all can see that why. Y'all can see that. You can definitely see that one of them is a hero and one of them is a villain, and it's pretty cool. So thank y'all for watching, and I hope y'all enjoyed this, and see y'all later. Thank you.